What's up, everybody? This is your girl, CK the Poet, also known as Chani Kinsler. Let me stop. This is my Let's Run It series, everybody. As you see, I've done at least 7 videos, so this will be my 8th one. And, you know, by now y'all should know what the Let's Run It series is about. But if you're new, just to let you know, this is where I talk about video games that are fun, entertaining, but also have a little bit of creativity and uniqueness to it. But I'm trying to have a little bit of an educational element into it. But these games are usually enjoyable by both adults and children. So today we're going to talk about threes. We're going to take a look at the options first. Here are the options. You can change the music on and off. I don't know why, but for some odd reason I'm playing on the Xbox One and the music is turned off, sound effects are turned off. I can't hear anything while I'm playing this game. But it's not a big deal. It doesn't take away from the game. For me, I can just play my own music in the background, and you can change the background from night to, I guess, to a bright. But personally, I like the dark, so I'm going to switch it back to the dark color. I'm just going to show a little bit of gameplay and a little bit of options in this game, just so you can see what the game looks like, to see if you think this is a game that you may want to get. But just to start it off, why I decided to pick this game for my Let's Run It series is because of its educational element. Pretty much every game that I do for my Let's Run It series is going to have some kind of educational element to it. And this one, you deal with math. You're going to be doing multiples of 3. So with that being said, let's move on to the leaderboard. As you can see here, don't play this game very much. Not a whole lot of people on my friends list play this. They got a lot of score. You can change it to high score as well, to see what is the highest score that you got with a particular tile. And as you can see, I got a ways to go. I probably have maybe 2 hours played on this game. I haven't played it a whole lot. And then you can turn the friends off, and then you can look at the highest score for the top people in the world, which I like that this game has a leaderboard. It has something that you can compare other people to, and you can try to be competitive with your friends. And then you can see their high score as well, and how many points they got on the leaderboard. Just to talk a little bit about the game, just in case you're not familiar with threes. Threes came out back in, I believe, 2014, and it was made by Servos. It's only 3 people. As you can see, their names are right there. It's only 3 people that made this game. They had hidden variables help them port the game to Xbox One into the Android. But this game was originally intended to be a iPhone only game. The only other games that I've been able to find that Servos has made in the past has been, I'm trying to think of the name of the game. Oh, Royales for the iPhone and iPad. Or is it called Puzzle Juice? My mistake. Royales was another game that they were working on that I don't think they actually released. It was Puzzle Juice that was released on the iPhone and the iPad. But they also released another game on the PlayStation 4 and PC called Closed Castles. So those are the games you can look out from this developer. If you want to play this game, it doesn't cost that much. As you can see, apparently there's voice actors, but I have no sound in the game, so it's all good. So Servos, they're a fairly new company. They're based here in the United States in California. And as you can see, I'm showing you here, these are my past puzzles that I've done on threes. And I'm going to show you some gameplay here in a moment. Oh, I didn't know it goes all the way this far. I guess I can clear my data if I wanted to. I wish that it showed like your best threes that you ever did. Apparently 1 person in the universe has completed a threes without failing. And I think it happened like a couple years back. This game here, you're probably not familiar with it, but probably if you're not familiar with it, it's because when this game was released, it was named the #1 best iPhone app back in 2014 when this game was released. But the problem was, why a lot of people probably won't remember threes, is immediately after its release, it was a gang of clones. Everybody was copying this game and making copycats of the game. And you can look at the developer they have some postings on their website and whatnot where they show like prototypes of what they were going to make the game like before they made a final decision on this. Another thing I like about this game is I'm going to hit B to resume. I can resume the last 3s that I was doing before, you know, I stopped playing. So, you know, as you can see here, I'm going to show off a little bit of the gameplay. In the top, it'll show what your next tile is going to be, which is going to be a red, which is a 2. So if I press down on the D-pad, it's going to put the 2 in the top row. So the next one's going to be a 1. So if I press to the right, it put a 1 in the left column. And same thing, like if I press up, the next one to be 3, it put a 3 in the bottom column. And of course, if you run out of space, you can't put anything in those rows or columns. So the whole point is to keep moving around until you get, you know, a 1 plus a 2 makes a 3, and you turn them 3s to make multiples of basically 3s. So you can't do a gang of 1s and make it a 1, you know, so you have to do the 1 into the 2 to make it a 3, and then the 3 into another 3 to make a 6. I'll do it here, and then 2 6s to make a 12. And then as you can see there, I had 2 12s below to the right, and that turned into a 24. And I believe it goes all the way up to the highest multiple of 3, which is 192, I believe. And this can go on for a good little while. Like this game right here, it only costs $5. I believe I got it on sale last year in December of 2017. And I paid like $2 for this game, maybe $3 for this game. It didn't cost much at all. Uh-oh, I think I messed up. See if I can get something going here. But this game right here is actually pretty good. Like this is one of those games that's basically a time waster. If you need a game that you can waste some time, like you're bored, like you're in an area that doesn't have internet, and let's just say you don't have any games on your phone, or you do have some games on your phone, this is a good game to play to kind of stimulate your mind, to get, you know, do some math. You know, it's also a good game to buy for, you know, a young person, you know, like whether it's your child or a friend of the family or something like that, to kind of give them something to do that's not like other video games that, you know, is not as colorful and whatnot, but it's really minimalistic, which is fine. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. And as you can see, I've gone on for a good while here. I don't even know if I can pull this off. This is actually turning out much better than I thought it would. And I'll probably just do it until I fail. But this game right here, I would definitely, you know, get it for yourself if you're really into doing math and you're really good at math. Or you just want something just to do just because you're bored. You know, it's really cheap. You know, I decided to pick it, you know, because of its educational element. And I could really see, you know, this being implemented like in schools, for example. You know, getting a lot of kids hooked on a game that, you know, actually stimulates their mind and them actually challenging each other. Uh-oh, I think I'm gonna fail right here. Oh, wow. That didn't last long. And as you can see, it tallies up all the points for you. But I really could see a game like this implemented in schools, definitely, especially with them allowing children to have their cell phones in school now. I mean, hey, why not? Why not, you know, incorporate this into school somehow, some way? Like, hey, you know, anybody that can prove they got the highest score for this week, they get like pizza for lunch or something like that. You know, I like playing games like this that have an educational element to it, but it's still a video game at heart. And I really do hope that Servos, which is the 3 developers that you see there at the top, I really hope that they make some other games very similar-ish to this, or maybe, you know, something new out of the ordinary. But that's all I wanted to show you. I just wanted to show you this game here for my Let's Run It series. Like I said, my name is Chani Kinsler. I know at the beginning I said CK the Poet, but I thought it'd be kind of interesting to see me goof up a little bit. But y'all know me. I'm also CK the Poet. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. You know, I'm on the Xbox all the time. I also stream on Mixer very heavy. You can find my name via CK the Poet. But This is my Let's Run It series, and I hope that y'all stay tuned. The next game I'm going to do is going to be really interesting. You're definitely going to like it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Definitely share the video. If you decide to like and favorite and subscribe and all that good stuff, hey, why not? But definitely share. And thanks for watching. Peace.